For 17 days after Jamal Khashoggi entered its consulate in Istanbul and disappeared inside, the Saudi government insisted he'd left unharmed. But Turkish intelligence had recorded every step of the journalist's abduction, torture and murder inside the building, and every movement of the Saudi hit team to and from the country. They'd come and left on Saudi government planes and were identified as Saudi government agents. The Saudi story unravelled quickly. Today's news is the country's latest attempt out of several to explain what happened, blaming a number of unnamed individuals who've now been sentenced to death. But the CIA's already concluded that this man was almost certainly ultimately responsible, Saudi Crown Prince and de facto ruler Mohammed bin Salman. UN Special Rapporteur on extrajudicial killing, Agnes Callamard, tweeted today, "The masterminds not only walk free, they've barely been touched by the investigation and the trial. That is the antithesis of justice. It is a mockery." One alleged mastermind is Saud al-Qahtani, a close confidant of Mohammed bin Salman and believed by the US government to have planned the killing. The Saudi court ruled there was no evidence with which to try him for Khashoggi's murder. Amnesty International says the process was a whitewash. Observers say the Saudi government is desperate to move on from the disastrous murder.
Everybody knows that this is just a cover-up that they're trying to do. So the reason is that Mohammed bin Salman knows that to this day that he has been unable to convince people in order to buy into his vision. He's worried that his position now is starting to become increasingly untenable.
This week, before today's news, one Saudi royal and veteran diplomat admitted to me in London that the Khashoggi murder has done lasting damage to his kingdom.
I personally worked with Jamal Khashoggi. When I was ambassador here, he was my press spokesman. And when I was ambassador in the US, he was my press spokesman there as well. And his loss is a devastating blow to all of us. So it is not an issue that we are going to forget as Saudis. But I tell everybody that, unfortunately, it's a stigma that we have to bear and will continue to bear.
Saudi Arabia's young prince may have hoped releasing the news on a week when Western governments and many observers were on holiday would draw a line under this affair with the minimum of scrutiny. But the ghost of Jamal Khashoggi is likely to haunt the House of Saud for a long time to come. Dominic Waghorn, Sky News.